Reality check, man, from your device, you know it's a unique one, aromatic, realistic TV. Anyway, today, my viewers and subscribers, tax evasion. And we have to ask ourselves as a people, why is the Prime Minister of Jamaica is not paying his fair share of taxes to the government of Jamaica? The Prime Minister, who is the head of our country, the man who set the rules and regulation for little people like me and Uno to follow. Why is the Prime Minister of Jamaica, Andrew Holness, is not paying his fair share of taxes? Why? The man set up shell accounts. And when you set up shell account, you know the outcome of that? It give you the privilege for going to a safe haven country. Go open up offshore account. The man create shell companies. And after the man creating shell company them to avoid taxes in Jamaica, he used those companies to go outside of the country to open bank account in safe havens for offshore banking. So you see the chuck them what the Prime Minister have. Jamaica no make no money off of them. The big mansion where the Prime Minister live in, Jamaica no make no money off of it for taxes. Because the man create the shell account. He used this account to open an offshore account. So therefore, they don't owe the state of Jamaica none taxes. We know that shell accounts normally used by criminals, blood money, drugs money, extortion, human trafficking, gun trafficking, just name it. Why would you, as the Prime Minister of Jamaica, the man who is at the head, would find himself in the same category of criminals? Because criminal create shell accounts to open bank account in safe haven country. So you pay them the country the taxes for hide your money. You pay those country taxes to hide your assets. And at the same time, you are not paying taxes in your country. Anyway, Jamaica, my viewers and subscribers, a shell corporation are created in a tax haven country to hide your money. You hear me I say? A shell corporation are created in a tax haven country to avoid paying taxes and to hide the owner of that company. A shell corporation are created in a tax haven country to avoid paying taxes, to hide the identity or to hide the name of that person. Listen this in Jamaica. If an individual is involved in an illegal activities, a shell corporation can be a wonderful platform to hide your money. I wonder if you know hear what I say. If an individual is involved in an illegal activities, a shell corporation can be a wonderful, a superb platform to hide your money. So the question is, the Prime Minister of Jamaica, why is he create shell company to create offshore account if the man is not in any form of criminal activities? Or if you're making your money through illegitimate sources, then why then would the Prime Minister need to go and open an offshore account by using shell company that them create to get that access, to go in a St. Lucia to open an offshore account? If the Prime Minister not in and nothing wrong, if the Prime Minister not in and on criminal activities, then why the Prime Minister open shell account, use that account to open an offshore account to hide his money from the taxpayers of Jamaica? Jamaica, listen this. A shell corporation can be opened by opening a bank account. And that bank account, you can use it to buy real estate in safe haven country. We hear say the Prime Minister have much house in a St. Lucia, yacht and them thing there. You hear me just say? A shell corporation can be opened by opening a bank account and using that bank account to buy real estate in a tax haven country such as St. Lucia. Jamaica, one day if you see what go on here, so. One day if you see what they go on here, so. So for the past 3 years, the Prime Minister of Jamaica's statutory declaration cannot be verified. For the past 3 years, the Prime Minister of Jamaica statutory declaration cannot be verified. If the Prime Minister is in illegitimate business and the Prime Minister wealth, he gained that through hard work and dedication, then the question we have to ask as citizens of Jamaica, then why the Prime Minister create shell account and then use that shell companies to open offshore account to hide this asset? To hide this asset as the leader of our country, to be in this situation. Jamaica, it is unacceptable. Our Prime Minister is asking us as citizens to pay our taxes, which we do. And the Prime Minister of Jamaica refused to pay his taxes. Open an offshore account, paying the government of St. Lucia tax to hide fee money. But the country that the Prime Minister is Prime Minister of, which is in Jamaica, is not paying his fair share of taxes. I want you to tell me how that works. The Prime Minister of Jamaica, Andrew Holness, are paying the St. Lucian government to hide his money in St. Lucia. But on the other hand, he's not paying his fair share of taxes to his own government in Jamaica. The question is, as the Prime Minister of Jamaica, why would Andrew Holness refuse to pay his taxes? As the Prime Minister of Jamaica, why would the Prime Minister refuse to pay taxes in our own country? Talk to me now, man. Why the Prime Minister of Jamaica allow himself to fall in the category of criminals. Why would the Prime Minister of Jamaica allow himself to fall in the categories of criminals who create shell companies and use such companies to create offshore accounts where them hide their money? Because one, they don't want to pay taxes, and two, they cannot verify how they come by that money. They cannot verify how they come by that wealth. So the question is, why is the Prime Minister of Jamaica allow himself to fall in that category of criminals who create offshore company to hide their asset and their liquid cash? That's some serious question. So for the past 3 years, the Prime Minister of Jamaica, Andrew Holness, cannot verify his statutory declaration. As a people, we're not supposed to accept that. It is unacceptable for your Prime Minister, who is asking you to pay taxes, knowing that our country cannot run without taxes. Because remember, in the first place, we are not producing anything. All that we sell is 1.3 million. And most of the things that we sell owned by the PSOJ. So therefore, the government is not making much out of that 1.3 billion that we are getting off export. So it is a must. Jamaica only can survive off taxes. The revenue that we gain from the taxes, at that pay down pan we debt, pay the IMF them and everybody who we owe. The debt why you hear Nigel Clark and Andrew Holness the boast about how we pay down pan with debt and we do this and we do that. If it wasn't for the taxes, the people of Jamaica would not be able to pay down on our debt. So if the Prime Minister of Jamaica know that taxes is one of the most essential part to keep our government going, why the Prime Minister himself is hiding by not paying his fair share of taxes? You don't see it's something right. The Prime Minister, them who set the rules, and they want everybody to pay from GCT, name it, property taxes, housing, all kind of tax to keep our country afloat and to keep the government going. Taxes is one of the most important part of our government, our country. And the Prime Minister himself, who is the head of our country, for him not to pay his fair share of taxes, that is unacceptable, man. That is unacceptable. A shell company, Jamaica, or a shell corporation are created in a tax haven country to hide paying taxes and also to hide their identity, to hide the owner. So if the Prime Minister don't have nothing to hide, why would create shell companies and use such companies to go and create offshore account to hide his money from the Jamaican people, to hide his money from the Jamaican taxpayers? The Integrity Commission cannot verify the Prime Minister's wealth because the Prime Minister is not forthcoming with that information. If an individual Jamaica is involved in an illegal activities, a shell corporation can be a wonderful platform for that person to hide the money. So why would the Prime Minister of Jamaica use shell company to open offshore account to hide his money if the Prime Minister dealing was legitimate? Why would you hide your money if your wealth, if your riches is illegitimate? Why would you hide your money? I know me say no. If an individual is involved in an illegal activities, a shell corporation can be a wonderful platform to hide your money. So why the Prime Minister have shell account? Why for 3 years in a row the Prime Minister cannot verify his statutory declaration? Listen this, Jamaica. As a corporation, what them use the shell company to create. As a shell corporation can be opened by opening a bank account to buy real estate and anything out there in a safe haven country. When I say safe haven, they deal with offshore account. So no other government can go in a St. Lucia if go try to get how much money Andrew Holness having at the bank. No, you can't do it. Andrew Holness pay the government of St. Lucia a tax for hiding money. That's exactly what it means. The shell account are the shell companies that they create to give them the access to get these accounts. What the Prime Minister do with this offshore account is pay the St. Lucia government for hiding money. Nobody can know what going on in this. So if the Prime Minister of Jamaica earn him wealth and him richness through a legitimate source, then why the Prime Minister they pay the government of St. Lucia for hiding money? Talk to me, no, man. If you know say you work hard by the sweat of your brow, your name bread, and that's where your money come from. You're not in no illegal activities, no human trafficking. You're not in no drugs pushing. You're not in no weapon. You understand? You're not organ harvesting. You're not in no form of corruption. Then why you hide the money in an offshore account? So the government of Jamaica no know why you value. And the government of Jamaica, which are you create, can't get no tax from you. Because why you say your worth, we don't know. It's only speculation. It's only the government of St. Lucia know why you're worth. So therefore, you are paying the government of St. Lucia taxes to hide your money. And at the same time, you are the Prime Minister for Jamaica and you are not paying Jamaica taxes. You don't understand how the head of Jamaica they break the law. The head of Jamaica is breaking the law, you know, by not paying his fair share of taxes. I don't see now why the PSOJ then love this man. Because the PSOJ them now get concession for bringing them things in Jamaica. Duty free. Them not have to pay no money. We are pay like 6 billion to import for them stuff in Jamaica. You understand? Now the Prime Minister of Jamaica open offshore account for hiding money. Pay in the next country taxes for hiding money. And now pay the country that he is ahead of any taxes. That make any sense? People of Jamaica, no need to wake up, man. Wake up and smell the coffee. Wake up and smell the coffee. For 3 years in a row, your statutory declaration cannot be verified. as the leader of our country, this situation is unacceptable. As the Prime Minister of Jamaica, why would you refuse to pay your taxes in Jamaica, but you pay somebody else to hide their money? And to do so, you create shell companies. And the shell company give you the access to open offshore account. Why would the Prime Minister of Jamaica allow himself to fall in the category of criminals, wrongdoers? Because our wrongdoers, create shell account because them hide them money from the state. Now paying on taxes. Second, they cannot verify how they come by their wealth. So therefore, they're going to find themselves in trouble with the law. So to avoid the law and to avoid themselves from getting trouble, them create offshore account and pay the government of that country huge amount of money to hide that asset. So nobody else can know about it. Think about it, Jamaica. If you are the Prime Minister of Jamaica, why are you not paying your fair share of taxes? You are the Prime Minister of Jamaica. Why you open an offshore account, paying the government of St. Lucia to hide that money? And on the same hand, the country that you is the head of, you are not paying any taxes. Think about it, Jamaica. Anyway, my people, stay tuned to Aromatic Realistic TV. Like and share, follow us over YouTube. We tell them no man is an island, so therefore none of us can stand alone. United we stand, or divided we will fall. Love your fellow man, love your neighbor, man. Struggle is real, but how much realer can it get? Be well, my people. Well, signature word. The signature word. To love. To love. To love. Peace, my